What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, today I want to talk about something really simple. I want to talk about 5 stats that we just use to close some sales that you should be using. If you're in the video world, if you're selling video production, I want to kind of go over 5 stats you should be using really quickly. Really quickly, we're gonna go over these 5 stats. Let me make sure my camera's looking good over here. Cause I want to make sure that that you got these 5 stats and you're using them because they just sometimes good stuff just pop in your head and you got to jump on here and, make it do what it do. Give it a second. I'm trying to flip the screen from my there we go, for my TikTok users. Now we Gucci. Let's talk about it real quick. First things first, let me introduce you to the podcast. This is Content and Cash. And this is what we do. We ain't gonna get into the graphics and all of that, but if you've been here before, you know I'm Ty. And on this channel, we talk about the business side of content creation all day, every day. Today, we're going to talk about 5 stats you should be using to close more video production sales, right? 5 really good stats that will help you. So let's cut right into it. Let's make this as quick as possible. First things first, number 5 is 92% of video marketers are satisfied with the ROI from their video marketing. So what does this mean? This means every person that decides to market with video, they're happy. 92% of them are happy. In fact, 91% of businesses now leverage video as a key marketing tool. And you need to know this. This is things you need to be talking to your client about. These are things you need to be leveraging when your client is on the fence. It's super important. Number 4, let's get to number 4 because I'm gonna punch you in the throat and I'm gonna let you get back to your Friday. Number 4 is 78% of marketing professionals say video helped increase sales. Let's talk about that. Because 78% of marketers who've marketed with video, who've used video to grow their product, have said it increased sales. 80% of those marketers acknowledge that video yields a direct positive impact on sales. That's an all-time high right now in 2024. These are up-to-date statistics that you should be using with your client. Number 3 is an overwhelming 96% of marketers concur that video plays a pivotal role in enhancing their users' comprehension of their product and service. Remember, when you have products and services and people don't know exactly how to push them, what they are. We need to educate the client. Video is the number one tool to do that. And this percentage has remained above 93% since 2015. Which right now the current data is at the highest point it's ever been or since they've been gauging it. So right now, today in 2024, video is the number one form of helping new clients or other businesses understand the paid clients' products or services. This is why video is so important in B2B. Let's get to number 2. 73% of consumers have been influenced by a brand's social media presence when making purchasing decisions. Now remember, when you're talking to B2B clients, you always want to use purchasing decisions because that's a very important term that business owners care about. So if a customer loves your content, they'll be more inclined to buy from you. This is why we need to work with clients and helping them boost up their social media. This is why we need to work with clients and make sure they have quality images and quality video. Last but not least, the last one I'm gonna leave you with before as I roll, is 96% of people turn to video to learn more about a product or a service. So usually people are Googling your brand, your product, your service, trying to find a YouTube video or some sort of video to learn whether or not they should be buying from you. Again, if you're working with clients who are business owners, these are stats that matter. These are stats that you should be talking and telling your client directly when it comes to selling them on content creation. These are stats that should be on your website. And these stats are available to our gold members for 2 easy payments of $3.99. If you're a gold member, you got these stats plus about 2,000 more and we cite the sources so that you can use these stats on your proposals, on your website, when you're talking to a client, because sometimes clients need to see numbers. They only see the world from their point of view, and they need to see how numbers play a factor, especially if they're on the fence about whether or not they should purchase content from you. So real briefly, I'm gonna go through them really quickly and then I'm gonna peace out. Number 5 is 92% of video marketers are satisfied with the ROI their video marketing produces. That's huge. That's saying that 92% of people that hire people like myself to create content for the purpose of marketing are satisfied with it. In fact, 91% of those businesses now leverage video as their key marketing tool. So not only are they satisfied, they know that this is the future, this is the way to go, and this is what they should be doing, and this is what they do. Number 4, real quick, 78% of marketing professionals say video helped increase sales. 78% of people who ever spent money on marketing with video said the video helped them make more money. It helped them increase sales. In fact, 87% of those marketers acknowledge that video yields a direct positive impact on sales. And today, in 2024, that is at an all-time high. Why is that important, Ty? Because if we're talking to clients who are looking to grow their business, looking to make money with their products or services, they should be creating content daily for their products or services, because today it's the most effective form of communicating about your products and services. Number 3, real quick, I'm just going over them again before we peace out. An overwhelmingly 96% of marketers concur that video plays a pivotal role in enhancing users' comprehension about their product or service. Think about that. Think about how many people or how many businesses that are around you and you really don't understand what they do. Maybe they need video or content to help more people comprehend their services or product. Is something you should be focused on as a content creator. And if you're approaching some companies or businesses who are thinking about getting video production or photography, here are some strong statistical reasons why they should do business with you. And it ain't just an emotional, well, we like it, we think it'll do better business, we think it'll. No, these are real stats. These are real stats. And think about that. That 96% of marketers who have said that video has played a pivotal part in customers understanding what they do, it's at an all-time high. It's the highest it's ever been since 2015. Number 2 is 73% of consumers have been influenced by a brand's social media presence. That's huge. That is huge. 73%. And last but not least, 96% of people turn to video to learn more about a product or service. 96%, more than a majority of people want to see video about any product or service they purchase. That is a punch in the gut followed by an uppercut. That is something you need to be displaying to your client up front and center. That is something that you need, that is as big as your value proposition. It's huge. It's something that your client needs to know about while they're on the fence trying to see if video or photo is right for them. And it also helps that the company that they're working with understand these statistics. Now, these are only 5 of the 2,000 statistics that are posted on FlashFilm Academy for our members to use for their proposals, to use in their sales pitches, to use when they're talking to clients. Also, we want to make sure we cite where we got that information from, because you may be challenged on it. And it's the professional thing to do, to cite these case studies that back these statistics that go on every year. But these are the things that we talk about over on the FlashFilm Academy side. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member. But these are some of the things that we like to talk about, because it's important that we know these statistics and we're not just, shooting in the dark trying to get clients to understand why what we offer is so valuable to their business and their brand. It's something that you should know as a content creator. I think that by knowing these statistics and understanding this information, it helps you be more confident in what you can do for businesses and what you bring to the table and what you're providing. And having these statistics and knowing these little facts to just know them and understand them so they can slide off the tongue will help you be a better salesperson when you're talking to clients. It will help your proposal go further and received well by businesses who live and die by trying to get the greatest ROI they can. That's return on investment. Whenever they're looking to hire a company like yours, these are things you need to be mindful of. When we talk B2C, people make emotional decisions. People say, oh, I like you, I don't like you. I like your style, I don't like your style. Businesses only care about return on investment. I don't care what it look like. Is the return there? Will it do what I need it to do? Period. That's what they care about. So it don't matter what gear you got. It don't matter how pretty your shots are or how many sliding shots and dynamic, whatever. They don't care about that. They care about the return on the investment. And if you can prove to them that you are a company that focuses on the return and on the investment, congratulations, you just won a new client. And we talking about big checks. We talking about business checks, not people checks. Huge difference, huge difference. And we go into this deep during module 1. We go into it super deep during module 1. So these are things that you need to be mindful of as you go out here, whether you're trying to be part-time, sometime, half-time, or full-time. You need to understand how the game works. And you need to know what's important to your client. What do your client value? And that's what we try to help you understand here at FlashFilm Academy. All right. That's a real quick in and out live, random pop-ups. Keep them notifications on because I may jump on at any time to give you some gems and to punch you in the throat real quick. Everybody that's watching in the comments, if you knew those statistics, press 0, put in a 0. If you didn't know them statistics, put in a 1. I'm just curious to see who's been up on a statistic game. Just curious to see who's been up on it because those are some things that very vital when you're working with clients. Anyway, see you on the next video.
You've been listening to Content and Cash, a FlashFilm Academy podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and go to our webpage at www.flashfilmacademy.com.